Good afternoon, D&D, TikTok, and beyond, and welcome to Roll for Sandwich, the series where I let fate decide my lunch. Let's go. Today I'm going to be using a very special dice set, the Healing Dice from Donate Life. They've created this dice set to encourage people to sign up to be an organ donor. I'm an organ donor myself, so when they reached out to me about these dice, I was happy to have them on the show. This set of D&D dice includes 8 dice instead of the usual 7, each containing representations of the organs and tissues that could be donated by one person in order to save 8 other lives. Donate Life is currently running a sweepstakes where you could win this awesome set of dice by signing up to be an organ donor. Check the link in my bio for details. All right, let's get rolling on today's sandwich. 3 Jewish pumpernickel for the bread. This Jewish-American version of pumpernickel differs from its German counterpart by including both rye and wheat flour. All right, let's roll for Maine. 4 leftovers. All right, let's see what leftovers I've got today. I've got some leftover barbecue pork ribs. I've stripped the meat off the bone and we're gonna pile it up on our sandwich here. And don't worry, yes, I heated them up. These were tasty last night for dinner, and they should be pretty good in a sandwich. Hopefully I get another sauce that pairs well with the barbecue sauce that's already on them. All right, next up, let's roll for cheese. 5 Swiss. I think Swiss is a good choice here, especially to pair with the rye and the bread. And we won't even have to make our own holes this time. Next up, let's roll for roughage. 5 capers and 11 none. These salty buds of the caper bush are a little bit of an oddball on this sandwich. I feel like they go more with like fish and chicken, but who am I to question the dice gods? Honestly, they're probably just pranking me because it's pretty impossible to keep these things from just rolling right off of this sandwich. So we're gonna do the best we can and then move on from there. All right, let's hit it with some wild magic. 18 sumac. Used widely in Middle Eastern cooking, this spice has some citrusy notes. I can see it working pretty well with the capers. We'll see how the rest is. Last but not least, it's our D20 sauce roll. 19 Old Bay hot sauce. Old Bay is a seafood seasoning popular in New England, and they made a hot sauce. It's funny we got Old Bay with the citrusy notes of the sumac and capers. It's like we're seasoning these ribs as if they were fish. Let's go ahead and get our sandwich closed up here. Get our toothpicks in to hold it together, and let's get it cut in half. And let's take a look at that cross section. Interesting. Part of the fun of doing this show is you never know what you're gonna get, for better or for worse. Let's see how this one tastes. Yeah, not bad. There's not any major flavor clashing going on. It's a little dry despite having 2 sauces on it, and I think it would have benefited from some different roughage. All in all though, it's not too bad. I'm gonna go ahead and give this one an 8.6, and I'm gonna call it the Pig in Fish's Clothing. Once again, don't forget to head over to thehealingdice.com and sign up to be an organ donor. And thanks for hanging out with me today. Have a good one, and if I don't see you, remember, you never know until you try.